All right, so this is week 4 of my Achilles recovery update, which is it's 4 weeks out the cast in the boot now, and so another milestone was hit, which is good. I'll tell you all about that later, but for right now, it's your boy Seven. Let's go. Alright, so like I said, because I'm not trying to make this video too long, but this is week 4, and so I did hit another milestone, which is I only got 1 insert left in the boot, which is awesome. So I'm really close to just being on more of an even plane when I'm walking. It's still going to be in the boot, but 1 insert, that means we've come a long way, so it's good. I realized last week though that I did not do a how-to video on the boot, so we can go ahead and we can get into that right now. So I had to do 2 takes on this because, as you see, Zena decided to knock over the boot on the first one, whatever, and then I almost knocked over the boot on the second one, but we're not trying to be perfect. So let's keep moving. Also, peep the Zeets on the shirt. If you know. Anyway, so it's super simple. This boot was around $65 on Amazon. It's pretty comfortable. I highly recommend. There is a nice one out there that Kobe, Durant, Aaron Rodgers, they wore. That one's like 200 and something, but there's a lot of good reviews on that one too. So if you got the cash or your insurance covers it, then by all means go for it. But as for me, I like mine. It's good. Like I said though, pretty self-explanatory. You want to make sure that inserts or those inserts are all the way in the back of the boot, firmly in the back of the boot. Then you just slide your leg in, try and keep it all towards the back of the boot as well. I try and keep my leg all the way towards the back. Put your heel right on top of those inserts. Then I like to do the Velcro parts next. So I do the bottom strap first and then the side one. And then after that, it's about securely getting all those straps on. So this one has a decent amount of straps, so you're secure. You tighten them as much as you need to. There is an air pump too, the big red push button.
Oh, the red button there, kid. Don't ever touch the red button.
But in this case, you want to. You'll feel the pressure building up around your foot and your ankle. I don't really use the air too much unless I'm going out and I'm going to be walking around. I use it more in the beginning, but if I'm going to be out and I'll be walking around a lot, then it's just another nice feature that this boot has. And then after that, you just get up and go. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to walk in, especially once you've been doing it after a while. It has a rocker bottom on it, and so your Achilles is still going to get that stretch. It mimics more of a regular walk. But you get that stretch, and it's your Achilles or your foot, depending on which one you hurt, is still secure. So all in all, 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. As far as the workouts and everything, I'm still doing everything that I said that I was doing in the last video. I can definitely feel my Achilles getting more flexible when I'm doing the stretches and all that, which is good. I compare it with my right all the time. Anything that I'm doing on my left, I make sure to do on my right, just so I have a good clear path of what it is that I'm doing, and how I'm feeling, how I'm progressing and things like that. So I am doing that, and like I said, I can feel it getting more flexible. With the band work, I can feel it getting stronger, which is good. Just taking it step by step, day by day. On top of that, I am doing some strengthening with my Achilles and calf, like this hold here. So I'll hold it for about 3 seconds, and then I'll slowly let myself down. I'll do about 10 of those, and then that mixed in with the other stretches and the band work is all that I'm really doing right now for my Achilles. I'm not trying to go overboard, but at the same time, I don't want to baby myself either. So there's a fine line. I am dedicated to rebuilding up my body and all that. I talked about that last week, and so I am taking those necessary precautions. With that being said, I did do some before pictures so that I could, again, track my progress. And it was rough. It was a little rough to see myself that way, but I understand why I got it. I got the loose bodies taken out of my right knee, and so I was down for a couple months with that, and then I've been down for however many months with this one, with the Achilles. So in that time, I'm gonna gain some weight. It's completely understandable, but it does give me that motivation and all that to be able to continue going forward and not just stay complacent. You know what I'm saying, or not give up. I got that fighter spirit, so I'm just gonna keep going forward and doing the stuff that I know that I can do, and this is just another goal for me to reach. What am I feeling? Like I said, I definitely I got hope for sure. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing these, but I have hope for sure. And just 100% transparency, like transparency. I do see the areas that I'm not quite where I want to be. My Achilles isn't as strong as I would like it to be. I can only do 3 second holds. I can do 3 5-second holds. I can do like 15 if I'm in the boot, as far as the heel lifts and all that. So that's something. Also, like I said, I can see one calf is smaller than the other, and not as strong as the other one, but I wasn't using it for all that time in the cast and then the beginning part of the boot, so that's gonna happen, of course. And then the weight gain, but it is what it is. We're gonna get there. But the weight gain, you know what I'm saying? So that stuff is there, and I see that, and I want to be realistic with myself. I don't want to just be on here just be acting like everything is good and just being all happy and stuff like that, because this is a process, but it's a process, and it's one that I'm happy to go through. It's a marathon. It's definitely not a sprint, and I got my kids watching me, so I gotta make sure that I'm setting a great example for them. They've seen this whole process, and they get down there. They'll do my crunches with me. They'll do any leg lifts or stuff like that. If they're all back in school now, but during the summer they were doing that stuff with me. So they see the progress, and they see me from cast to crutches to boot. And they've seen me a little bit out of the boot, and they saw where I was before, how athletic and everything I was before, and how I was moving. And so they get to see this whole process with me, be a part of that, and I want to set a good example for them. When life gives you obstacles and things like that, adversity, there's always a choice, and we in this family, we choose to overcome our obstacles, and that's the example that I want to set now, actually being able to put that in action, and so that they can see that, and so when they're faced with their own challenges and things in life, they can look back and they can be like, Abba was doing it. Everything that he's asking me to do, or that he's saying, I've seen him do. And so they can do that for themselves as well. All right, so that's it. That's my week 4 update. That's all I got for y'all this week. I'll hopefully be back with another video next week. I'm trying to think of what that one could be. It'll probably just be something light. But wherever y'all are in you guys' Achilles recovery, whether it's the beginning, middle, or full recovery, I hope that you guys are doing great. That you guys are staying positive. It's okay if you got some down moments and things like that, but just get back up. Use this video, use me. If you need some encouragement, we got these videos going, and there's a lot of other people that are doing the same thing. So use me as encouragement, and I'll use y'all as encouragement as well. But just remember, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Y'all gonna get there. Take the necessary time that you need to. Go at your own pace. Don't be judging yourself based off of anybody else, but keep going. Don't give up. All right, it's your boy 7. I'm out. See y'all next week.